We are live.
It's nice to see you.
It's nice to see you again, huh?
It's nice to see you, dude.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the VitaminD podcast. My name is King Casper. I go by King Casper. My name is Matt. We got that boy Kirksy Worksy on the other side. Say hi, Kirksy Worksy.
Hello, hello, hello. This is going to be Matt's episode today.
And why is that?
Matt is going to pick all of our talking points, and he's going to lead the discussions.
I'm going to do my best, you guys.
Okay.
So I got some stuff. What?
You may want to check and make sure that it's fucking recording.
It is recording.
Like the audio and everything.
You want to do a sound check real quick?
Let's do a sound check.
I will have to restart.
We don't have to restart. Just press pause and then.
All right, you guys. Real quick, I'm going to press pause.
Sorry about that.
We could leave yours going so they can kind of see like the behind the scenes or whatever. If
All right,
Alex
that's fine.
inquires it. All right, you guys. I'm going to do a quick audio check real quick. Kirk feels like we should, so let's do it. There we go.
All right.
All right. Audio check complete. Ugh. All right. We are back again, you guys. How's that look? Why are you laughing?
I was trying to get my face in there.
Yo, you're trying to stretch as far as you could. Yes. Just so y'all know, we actually are in the same room in case any doubters out there.
Well, all right. Let's click it. Ba-boom.
Ba-boom.
Tap.
Cheers, my friend. I switched it up, you guys. I'm doing orange juice and vodka instead of Big Red vodka this time.
Screwdriver, just so you know.
It's good.
That's very
It's
common.
really good.
It's very common knowledge. It's called a screwdriver.
It's really good though. Like you can't taste the vodka.
I know.
It's dangerous.
It's
It's dangerous.
And it gets you all your vitamin D.
Can y'all see this? It's like in the shape of a football.
Okay, you know what?
Yo, y'all see
I
this?
just
Y'all
thought
see
about
That
this.
shit's cool.
I just thought about that. That's our show's signature drink right there. Because you know what you get out of orange juice?
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
That's right.
So we're drinking screwdrivers from now on, man. That's how we're going to play it.
That's right. Screwdrivers are the drink of the Vitamin D podcast. So just know if anybody ever comes on the podcast, y'all will drink a screwdriver.
Yes, sir.
It's our initiation. How about that? Anybody who comes on has to have a drink with us.
What if they're sober?
Then they better.
Too bad.
They better.
They ain't getting on
They
this
better.
show
They
then.
better think about it.
I was telling Katie earlier about the hardest time you made me laugh at work.
What time?
Well, besides the times that we used to body check each other all the time, just violently out of nowhere.
Good times.
That time that you were like fed fucking up. Like it was like the end of the day. Like you were ready to get the fuck out of there, and you're like making one more sandwich, right? And that was like hovering over your shoulder, kind of like waiting for the sandwich. And I was like, they wanted pickles on it. And you're like, they ain't getting pickles today. That was like the funniest fucking thing I'd ever heard.
That was a good one, dude. It's so funny. Whenever I get mad, I just be like,
Well,
like
they
that.
ain't getting pickles
They ain't
today.
getting- Bro, I used to get to before I got fired and shit. Like, I guess you could say like I was getting like already past that point where every time after a certain time of the night, they was getting just fucking meat and bread. They wasn't. They don't ask me for no pickles. Don't ask me for no onions. Don't ask me for no barbecue sauce. They would be like, "Can I get one all the way?" I'd be like, "Plain herd."
Plain herd. They ain't getting no pickles
They ain't
today.
getting no pickles today, bro. I'd hide them too. I'd put them on the bottom and be like, "We're out."
That was so fucking funny, dude. Like,
Yeah, we had some good times, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
those
really
were
did.
good times to like.
We had some times that were like too good for management. Like, you remember that time that, what's his face came out? What was that little guy with the mustache? I don't say his name, but the little guy with the mustache and like the long hair. You remember when we talked like this?
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay.
Hey guys.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, dude. He came out one time after you and I were closing, and he was like, "Hey, so whatever you guys have going on outside of work, like, you guys got to keep it outside of work. We can't have it. He thought we were like actually fucking fighting each other.
Oh, I remember that, dude. I remember that. Yes. We're like, bro, that's just how we are with each other. I was like, that's just how we are with each other. We're cool. Like,
That shit was so
we shit
fucking
on each other
funny,
for
though.
like fun. Yeah, it's all love. It's just, yeah, he did think we were fighting for real, right? Because we would talk so much shit to each other, like, fuck you, motherfucker, and like we
Yeah.
would randomly like walk
I'm
by
like,
and
move
we would,
that
like,
shit, you fucking bitch. Go on. Fucking move that shit. Let's go. Let's go.
Either that or we would like see each other and we like pass and we just shrug the shit out of each other, and then we'll fucking size each other up. Dude, that shit was so hilarious.
No, that was fun, man.
That shit was so fun, yeah.
I miss working with you.
Honestly, me too. Well, we still working together right now.
Yeah, here we go.
This is our job, you guys.
This is our job.
Dedication and hard work.
This and 3 other ones.
That's right. I know, right? It's a struggle to have to fucking juggle them all, I bet.
It's fucking weird, dude. Like, working 2 jobs is really weird. I haven't had to do it since I was a kid. And going back to it now, I'm just like, dude, this shit is fucked up. Like, no one should have to deal with this. Like,
Yeah.
Just give me the fucking hours. Just give me the fucking insurance. Just give me this. Give me that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just started a new job too.
Where'd you start at? Or, well, don't say it, but...
It's a moving company.
Oh, so
You go into people. Yeah, you go in.
It's a very Mexican job of you to have.
It's a very physical job. You need to be strong. You need to have stamina. You need to be able to get over a cramp
And
or
you
two.
need to have papers.
They didn't even ask for my papers. They didn't even ask to drug test me, dude. This is like, it's a very intense like job labor work, but it's cool, man. It's cool. I like it. And it's the only job I have right now, and besides the podcast. But this is like whenever we have a chance. But you know what I'm saying?
We're getting paid a ton by Taco Bell and Del Taco right now.
Yeah, we actually haven't.
We do have a new sponsor. You
Yeah,
said.
so for the first time ever on the Vitamin D podcast, you guys, Kirk actually has some mail for him.
Shit. Usually they just want you to do it.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason they sent it to me this time.
Oh well, fuck.
I guess because they always see it get sent to you, so they're like, hey, what about the sexy
Can I see
Mexican?
it now, or do you want to wait? Or?
No, you're gonna have to wait.
All right, we'll wait.
It was very nicely worded as well, and believe it or not, I could read this one.
Is everything gonna be spelled correctly, or?
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Can I just tell everybody right now? The first 2 topics that we have in here are aliens.
Well, how is
And then
alien-
what was the second one?
What's wrong with that? Is this because it's an A instead of an E?
Yeah.
Aliens.
Aliens.
But you could read it, right? And then the
And
second
then-
one is tattoos.
But it's
Yo,
missing an O, so it's
I just forgot to
tattoos.
put one O.
So aliens and tattoos.
Yes, aliens and tattoos.
Well, which one do you want to get into
Don't
first,
forget
man?
UFOs.
Yes, or UAVs, or what is it? Unidentified.
Unidentified flying phenomenon, right? It was like unidentified.
Well, they call it
flying
something different now.
UAVs, unidentified. Well, I guess you could safe to say the first topic we're going to get into is aliens and UFOs.
All right, so let's get into aliens.
So first of all, let's figure out this word. What do they call it?
Gonzalez.
That's racist. But for real, what is the term? It's gonna be on my mind until we figure it out now. Without looking it up on the phone until we have to. What is it called? Unidentified.
I don't know, man. It's like it's something
Unidentified
stupid.
I know unidentified flying object is UFO, but it's like unidentified something phenomenon or something.
Yeah, unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Aerial phenomenon. Oh,
Yeah.
so unidentified area. So UAF, I guess, is the pronunciation
It's
for
not
it.
how you spell phenomenon.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon. UAF. Right?
How do you think phenomenon is spelled?
Oh, P.
Yeah.
It's a P, right?
Yeah, so they're like UAPs or something like that. I don't know.
That sounds right. UAP. No, I think that's it. I think that's it.
It might be
I think that's it.
UAV, like unidentified aerial
Vagina?
vehicles.
No, I don't think so. That sounds silly.
No? Okay. We'll figure it out.
I think you were right though. Unidentified area phenomenon. But nah, man, that shit's pretty cool, dude. I fuck with aliens. What about you?
I mean, I do in a way.
I feel like if they were to come down raining hell, I don't know how I would react. I'd probably be scared as shit, to be honest, because
I'd probably
whoa, you know what I mean? But
I'd probably look at it and be like,
it depends on how they come.
this is a distraction, bro.
It depends on how they. How are aliens gonna be a distract? What's distracting? That the aliens had.
I don't think they're coming I don't think they're coming from like interstellar, like all the way fucking across the universe,
deep in fucking space. And
no,
stuff.
I mean they're coming from somewhere close. Like they
Probably
might
like
have
a neighboring planet.
no, like probably like a neighboring realm.
So do you think?
something.
So do you think they'll be like the Predators? You know how like the Predators fly in their big spaceships and they just cruise into space and then like shoot pods.
No, I think that if they do try and start shit, it's gonna be because of a disagreement with our politicians that they already had in place.
You think aliens are gonna care about politicians though? You don't think
Yes.
they have way worse things to deal with besides politics?
Yes, if aliens are here, they spent all the time and their resources to get here. I think that there's got to be a reason why.
I
right?
feel like aliens will be like so advanced that they wouldn't like have a need for politics. You know what I'm saying? Or at least our politics, that is like.
But they still have a need for resources, and they still have a need for some sort of economy within themselves. Like, so they're not just gonna like waste money and resources like coming here for no fucking reason.
But I doubt we're the only planet
Just to fight.
to give them resources. You know what I mean?
That could be a thing. I've heard people say that.
Because
like,
if they can make it to us, I'm pretty sure they can make it wherever it is that they go. You know?
right, and I've heard people like use the resources idea, but honestly, there are so many. If you believe in like interplanetary science and shit like that, like and everything, there are so many fucking other planets that don't have a hostile species living on them. That's gonna try and fight back. Where you can go and you can get anything you fucking want. You want helium, go to this place. You want fucking gold, go to this place. You want
don't think that
iron, go to this place.
every civilization like that has like an apex predator though? You know what I mean?
Not that has been
Nothing that's been like
exposed to
confirmed,
us.
yeah, but like
Yeah,
to
like-
them. Because you think about they're
maybe.
going to other planets and stuff. You don't think those planets have like their own apex predators and like their own colonies, their own civilizations? They could be just like us. They could be completely
Not really,
different,
man.
you know?
Like, okay, so here's the thing with aliens, and a lot of people don't they don't consider this fact, right? If the universe is really as vast as they tell us that it is, trillions of planets, billions of suns,
Solar systems,
millions of galaxies, all that shit.
billions of different solar systems as well.
Yeah. If it really is as advanced as that, and it's also, what, 6 billion years old is what they say, 6.8, I think.
Jeez, that's old.
So
That's fucking old.
so we're talking about a number of things here, but when you put statistics to it, you're looking at maybe like a 1 in 1 fucking million chance that we're going to be living at the same time as a advanced alien civilization is going to be living in. There might have been alien civilizations that were maybe close enough to get to us and maybe come steal our shit or whatever. But they probably died off 1 billion years ago.
So
Or-
you're saying
or
that
4 billion
So
years
you're
ago.
saying that you think past our time they would come back. So you don't think they'd come during our time.
Have you ever heard of the hypothesis fuck, I'm so stupid. Hypothesis is if there are other alien nations and if there are so many other stars and so much other like habitable planets out there, why have we not come across anybody?
Like us or like NASA, and like when we go to the moon, like why haven't we experienced other things?
Why have we not come across 30 of them? Why have we not come across 5 million of them?
Well,
Over all the...
do you think we could reach out that far? Because
Yeah, I mean, the speed of-
our solar system has its planets already. You know what I mean? Like most of those planets haven't been adventured yet, right? So it's possible that there are other civilizations living on the planets, in
and they
our
just
solar
don't want to
system.
talk to us, or what?
Maybe.
That's one option to this That's one solution to this question.
It's possible that they could be limited to how far they can go, just like we're limited to how far we can go. You know what I mean?
But they're not limited to how far they can communicate. If we can get to them and they're advanced, they can get back to us.
Yeah, that's true.
Too.
Uh-huh.
So that's one part of the theory is that they don't want to talk to us.
Mm-hmm.
Like they want fucking nothing to do to us. Two is that there isn't anybody out there. We're alone.
Completely alone.
In
Huh?
at least in this section of the universe, we're completely fucking alone. And three is that they're playing it strategic, right? And they're like, we're just gonna like roll up on these motherfuckers and just like take their shit.
We're just gonna pull up.
Yeah. Like that's really the only three options. Like
I believe like out of those three options, that last one is probably the most liable, the one to happen.
why do you think that?
Well, I mean, if they were gonna come here for any other, well, I mean, it's crazy because like people do have sightings and shit. You know what I mean? So I guess it's safe to say that we do get visited. You know, but like what I want to know is like what do they do when they come and visit? You know what I mean? Because
I don't think it's aliens, man. Like to come and visit. I think it's like advanced military spacecraft.
I don't think so.
Let me show you something real quick.
I don't think so.
Let me show you something real quick.
I don't think so, bro. Because
This-
there's been too many. There's been a lot of weird shit that's been cited. You know what I mean? And
This right here is called the Nazi bell. This was witnessed in 19. This was witnessed in 1943, I think, floating above the ground. Now you can see the swastika right there.
yeah.
This to me
What
kind
you mean
of
floating above the ground?
floating above the ground with its own magnetic and energy field.
I don't believe that.
The Nazis had advanced fucking technology.
So that bell was just floating.
It was
just
floating in a hangar, yeah.
Huh.
That was where they found it.
And there's video evidence of this.
There's eyewitness evidence from generals of the Allied Army
Uh-huh.
saying that they were called in specifically. They flew 16 hours across the Atlantic to go see this fucking thing floating around.
That's fucking weird, dude.
This is what is the inspiration for so many fucking UFO movies, like in the 1950s, you know, like all that trash shit, like all that stuff. Like, this is the inspiration for it. And it was a weapon.
A weapon? How's a bell a weapon? Is
Look
that
at-
it right
look
there?
At this. Look at this. That's the Nazi bell right there.
That's the actual one? Mm-hmm. That
They took pictures of it, yeah.
and that's actually it right there.
Yes.
That looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, it does. Why do you think that might be?
That it looks like a spaceship?
Why do you think? I think we talked about this last time, but why do you think that the Nazis were so fucking far advanced? Even the Jews that worked in their country,
Because maybe the Nazis were
everyone-
aliens, undercover aliens,
they might have been related to him. And here's the thing.
or like shapeshifters, like a skinwalker.
No. I think that we probably already went over this, so you can cut this part out if you want to. I think that Aryans are aliens
In disguise?
without knowing it. Maybe like generations removed, you know what I mean? Like, so, and when the war broke out, when atomic bombs started going off on Earth, our neighboring people got pretty fucking concerned. And they came over and they were like, okay, who's setting off these fucking things? Like, you know, this is like, you guys are not ready for this. You shouldn't have this
Setting
kind of
off what?
technology. Atomic bombs, or like nuclear bombs and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And this all happened in like the 30s and 40s.
That's
And-
just to get rid of Godzilla.
Well, yeah, that could be. I think you said the same exact thing
The
last
Kraken
time.
is they're probably going after the Kraken, dude.
But I guess like my reconciliation with the aliens thing, and also considering the fact that I'm a Christian and I believe in the Bible.
You're a Christian?
Bro, we're in a fucking cross right now. What are you talking about?
I don't mean you're a Christian.
We'll take your cross off then.
No, mine's meaningful.
You're disgusting.
Yours is disgusting.
Disgusting non-Christian.
Mine is a protection cross, okay?
Protection from who?
From spirits, right?
From the devil?
Yeah, from bad energies. I take this everywhere.
Okay, so you do believe in scripture.
Well, I guess if you call believing in spirits and energy scripture, yeah.
You can call it whatever you want, but
Are you talking about like the Bible and stuff? Like
Yeah.
I believe in I believe all that, dude. Like I believe in Jesus and God 100%. I love you, Lord. You know, but I do like I believe in all that, but like I don't know. I guess I just don't. I just don't practice it like I should, you know.
you can practice it however you want as long as you believe in it. You know, like I'm not a huge fan of. I call them churchians.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, like
I'm
people
not
that go to church
to go
every
to
Sunday.
every even like more days than just Sunday. You know what I mean? Like I can't find myself to do all that, but like I believe in him. I pray and stuff like that. So
There's certain parts of Christianity and Catholicism and everything. Like there's certain parts of that are just super dogmatic and they seem weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
The whole like eating of the flesh and
drinking of the blood.
yeah, like that seems fucking like really.
That's kind of if you think about it, that seems like some witchcraft shit.
Yeah, it
it's
seems
kinda
really
like,
weird
yeah,
to me, and I don't vibe with any of that.
yeah.
But yeah, like as far as the Bible goes and shit,
Yeah, I can't sit there and read the book. You know what I mean? But I agree. Definitely agree.
So Jesus' whole thing, or the entire reason I should say for a Christ to come down, was to reset shit. This is after the flood. This is after Sodom and Gomorrah. This is after all the fucked up shit that human beings had begun to do to each other. Losing God, falling further away from God. And Jesus Christ came down and he said, the church of God is...
How many of y'all feel like y'all are at church right now?
Oh my God, my bad. Sorry. I'll get off this in 1 second. But let me just finish my point. He came down and he said that the church of God, the true voice of God, and the Holy Spirit is within you. Mm-hmm. Don't let any of these fucking priests, these rabbis, these like...
Because a lot of them
preachers,
be fake, dude. Like a lot of churches nowadays be
Yeah.
fake. They be like false churches just for the money.
And you can sin, and you can jump off the path for a little bit. If you jump off the path for too long, you're gonna get fucked. But
Yeah.
if you can find your way back to it, you know, like
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. You're right back on the path again, you know.
And he is, a God of forgiveness. You know what I mean? That's what he's really known for is forgiveness. You know what I mean? So like, he's not gonna be like, nah, you fucked up, hell. You know what I mean? He's like, no.
I don't even think
Like-
that hell exists, dude.
I do. I definitely do. I believe in heaven, so I believe in hell. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God, so I believe in Satan. You know what I'm saying? It's just like how
Well, I
I
believe in Satan, but I don't believe in hell.
I believe in it. I feel like as long as
make
you
any
don't go
sense?
above like murder, you know what I'm saying? Like killing somebody, doing shit like that. I feel like that's like irreversible. I feel like that's immediate hell.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
think so too.
Like the P word, all that
The
shit,
R
all
word,
that.
definitely,
Yes,
yeah.
like all that. Yeah, that's definitely down there for sure.
That puts you in hell.
But I feel like if you smoke weed, drink alcohol, you fucking just live your life, have fun. Like, I feel like that's not a way to go into hell. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does that. You don't have to send everybody down there. You know what I mean? It's just like a way for people to cope. So let me ask you something. Do you believe in like the rapture and stuff like that?
I think that something like that might happen.
Do you? Yeah, me too.
I don't know if it's gonna like happen.
I
soon.
feel like it's been gradually happening. You know what I mean? I feel like it gradually happens, and we're just oblivious to it. You know what I'm saying?
You want to hear something creepy?
What?
So they say that in the rapture, they say that the angels are gonna blow 6 trumpets.
I heard. Yeah, you're gonna hear them. You're gonna physically hear them, dude. Like.
It doesn't say when they're gonna happen.
It's just gonna happen.
It could be 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. Do you know that Trump might be our last president?
Why? Because his name is Trump. He's one of the Trumpets.
I'm not saying that he's like a second coming of Jesus or anything. I'm saying that he's a sign of the apocalypse. And the apocalypse...
That does make sense. That I ain't gonna lie, that ties together. I can see it. That ties together.
So what did we have? We had 1, 2, 3, 4 years of Trump, right?
Uh-huh.
We got 2 more left. So if Trump gets elected by his second term, or by his second year in his second term, that's going to be 6 trumpets that are blown.
For his 6 terms that he served.
Mm-hmm.
Damn! What?
Isn't that fucked up?
What? Yo, I am so mind blown right now, dude. That's crazy. I never realized that, dude. Wow.
And it's not just the fact that, like, he's... I mean, I like Trump. Like, obviously, like, I'm a Trump supporter. But it's the environment of, like, worshiping the individual that he has brought upon people. He might be the Antichrist, dude. He might be the Antichrist that brings in the apocalypse.
The fucking apocalypse, dude.
He could be. I don't know.
I
thought it was gonna be Barack Obama, but
really, I didn't get that vibe from Barack. I get it more from Trump, though, for sure.
Barack's a piece of shit, dude. He's a little gay boy. That fucking.
What you got against Barack, man?
About being gay. He brought in all this BLM shit and all this like race.
Talking about the Black Lives Matter stuff.
Race riots and everything like that. Yeah. He allowed all that to happen.
I feel like it was gonna happen.
When it all started.
I feel like it was gonna happen anyway, though. You know what I mean? Hey, he did get rid of Bin Laden, though. He was around for that.
Yeah, right. Where's the body?
Bin Laden's body?
Uh-huh.
They already recovered it.
Oh, they recovered Bin Laden's body?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, obviously.
What, from the middle of the fucking ocean after he was shot to death?
He wasn't shot to death in the ocean.
They dumped him in the ocean, dude.
That's a proper burial for his ass.
They shot him to death, and then they gave him a proper Muslim burial, which was lighting his body on fire. And
they fed him to the fishes, bruh.
Yeah.
That's right.
Why the fuck would they do that?
Because of all the shit he did.
Why?
It was Osama bin Laden, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that motherfucker there.
Do you know he was a CIA asset?
No.
Yeah, he was a fucking... He worked for the CIA. And
but yeah, he was like one of our worst enemies.
They turned on him.
We turned on him?
Yeah.
Well, not we, but they turned on him?
I don't associate myself with the fucking CIA.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. But they turned themselves on him? Mm-hmm. No shit. So he was an ally of ours?
Mm-hmm.
What?
So...
This must have been a while ago.
Sorry, guys. I was hungry.
We're eating pizza rolls, y'all. Me and Kirk haven't ate. We're hungry.
Him and his whole family, meaning the entire Bin Laden family, which is like fucking 20 people, because you know how they are out there.
Like my friends.
Like your friends.
My friend.
Like your amigo.
My amigo is my friend.
But yeah, like you know how they are out there. They had like fucking 20, 21, I think, kids that were all probably around the same age. And his sister, I can't remember what her name was. I mean, obviously something Bin Laden.
Miss Sama Bin Laden?
Yeah.
We'll just call her Miss Sama. How about
she
that?
wrote a book that came out. It was a New York Seller Best Time, or a New York Best Time seller, I should say. But she talked about the fact that he worked with the American CIA to dismantle the Afghani government, dismantle the Iraqi government. And then once 9/11 happened, he had fucking nothing to do with it. But
they thought he did, or what?
No, they didn't. They knew he didn't. They knew he had nothing to fucking do with it.
So were they just looking for a reason to turn on him, period?
Yes. Fucking, what time did the second plane hit the tower? What time did the towers go down? It was like 11 o'clock in the morning, right?
I think so.
Something like that. Or like 1 p.m. in the afternoon.
Because I know when after the first tower was hit, the other one got hit shortly after. It was like a coordinated attack.
Okay, so when the towers went down, when they actually fell, they fell one right after the other. Boom, boom, boom. And that was at like, I think like, fact check me. I can't remember, but it was early. It was like 1 in the afternoon. By like 2 in the afternoon, they already knew on the news that Osama bin Laden was responsible for this. Oh, this was Osama bin Laden's work. He put this all together. Like, he did all this and that and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so like I said, they just needed a reason.
They can't even tell when there's like a slightly small mass shooting who was even the fucking person that did it.
But yeah, they're gonna blame him for something like that.
Yeah. And so the dude obviously was like, fuck, and went into hiding. Like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
So do you think he got unjustifiably murdered?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes, I don't think.
So what was he responsible for?
I mean, he was a complicated person, right? Like, and I'm not sticking up for Osama bin Laden, everyone, just so you're watching, or just so you're thinking, like, but he worked with the United States military, and the CIA, and with the Afghani military, the people that were in charge at the time, which you could call like the regime, he worked with all them, but his biggest mistake was working with the CIA for sure, because the CIA never ever does anything to help people in the region that they're fucking with.
Yeah.
They never ever do anything like that. They're never there for like a peacekeeping mission or democracy or whatever. Giving rice to fucking poor Arab people or something like that. They're never there for that. Like,
Yeah.
they're always there for regime change. That's what they do. So Osama bin Laden helped them with regime change, whether he knew it or not. But he worked on that for 18 fucking years while he worked with the CIA. And then the CIA, or Osama bin Laden, started what you would call a terrorist group, and he started saying, America's really fucking bad. Like, look what they've done to our country. Like, look what they fucking
So
did
he
to
felt
us.
justified because what we did to him, or again what they did to him.
And so the CIA, knowing that he's sitting out there talking all that shit, were like, you know what?
We're gonna get your ass.
We got to get rid of this fucking
We're gonna get
guy.
your ass.
Yeah, so all of a sudden, when this big terrorist attack happens, they're like, within like an hour on the news, they're like, oh, it was Osama bin Laden. We've been told it was Osama bin Laden that planned this whole attack, and he's probably sitting in a cave in Afghanistan, shitting his fucking robe or whatever the fuck they wear over there, dude. Like,
What is it? What they call turbans? Some shit like that?
Yeah, like his turban's filling up with sweat. Like, he's just like, bro, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like,
Damn.
there's no way. He's like, I ain't taking on the American fucking government. But yeah, like, so I don't think that Osama bin Laden had anything to do with it. I think it was a mix between mostly Israel and some Arab countries like Saudi Arabia. I don't want to say they worked in conjunction with the American government, but they did what they did without the American government stopping them.
Yeah.
The American government was like, all right, cool, we need this right now. And it's just not like, just the American government's evil or anything, which I kind of think that they are, but I think it's like,
They gonna come get you.
there's a war machine that needs to keep turning, right? There's a wheel that once you stop turning it,
It's obsolete.
that wheel's gonna fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it needs to just keep being turned and turned and turned and turned. And this is money for so many people.
They pretty much
Billions
just
and
stir in the
billions.
pot.
Billions and billions of dollars.
Stir in the pot.
Yeah. Well, all the time. And that's what you see happening with the whole Ukraine conflict. You know, we've sent like $180 billion to Ukraine. Us, you and I, the American taxpayer.
With our fucking taxes, man.
You and I. Us, like the people that are sitting
Our
here fucking struggling.
hard-working money.
Well, shit. I mean, like, I don't have shit in my bank account right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and we're sending $180 billion over to.
Dude, it really
to fund a
sucks that you
foreign
get
war.
taxed on your taxes if you make over a certain amount.
You get taxed like 5 fucking times before you even spend $1. It's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, anyway, look at the Israeli-Palestine conflict right now. I don't know if you've looked any more into that since the last time we talked
Nah,
about it.
I figured you would give me an update.
Basically, Israel let Palestinian forces attack them.
Mm-hmm.
And what they're going to do with that behavior is now they're going to attack the world. They're going to be like, United States, come in and help. And so now, there we are. It's already happening.
It's like the big dogs. They called in the pit bulls.
Yeah, the United States is everybody's big brother.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this kid picked on me.
Yeah, really, right?
Yeah. So,
Honestly, dude.
So come in and, like, handle my shit for me. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Like,
That's crazy.
and people, I really wish that people could see that because it would stop a lot of the shit that's going to happen that comes
Yeah.
out of this. It's gonna be World War III. We're already in it. We just don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
No one's formally declared that we're in World War III.
That we're in war or that, like, the drafting's going to happen
Yeah,
again. Yeah.
but you know, like, still nobody gives a shit or cares. And it's just like, I'm like, dude, you're like, people your age, you're gonna get drafted, dude.
I already said before, I ain't going.
I ain't going.
I
You-
already said this. I
you-
ain't going.
You ain't getting no pickles today.
You ain't getting no pickles today. I ain't getting drafted today. No. Fuck no. Fuck no.
But yeah,
I'm
I mean,
hiding.
and I guess we can move on from that because this is getting kind of depressing a little bit.
Good on you, mate. Pip, cheerio. Give me fist bump. Yeah. Aita. All right, well, moving on to the next subject. I hope y'all enjoyed that was a classroom session with Kirk. I think that's what we should talk. You know what?
My ramble ass.
No, you know what? How about this? Just because I know you like to talk about, your politics. I know you could really get into depth with shit like that. Let's give you a segment on the episode called Kirk's Time or something like that. Or Kirk's Teaching Time. Somebody come up with a name for Kirk's segment. How about that? Write some shit down below.
That kind of puts a lot of pressure on me, actually.
No, because, I mean, you're good at it already. So, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because I know you like to talk, so.
Okay, so what I find interesting, man, is I find social studies interesting
Gay.
and history interesting.
Gayer.
That was my 2 only classes I ever got A's
That's
in.
crazy because those are like my least favorite fucking subjects.
It's interesting, dude. Like, at least to me. Because
Nerd.
when you realize how large groups of people think,
Uh-huh.
or how people that are trying to control those large groups of people think, you start to see a lot more shit, like, in the world. And you can point it out and, like, be like, I see it.
You call it out on its
Yeah,
bullshit.
and you can at least protect yourself, like, mentally, but you can also try and protect, like, loved ones and friends and shit like that from being like, let's go get some, let's go refill our cups, dude.
All right. Yeah, I'm down. So I guess this will be break time real quick, huh? I actually do gotta use the restroom. This shit's really good. All right.
All right.
All right, everybody.
We're back.
We are back. Thank you for bearing with us on that short break. We had to go refill our vitamin D drinks.
Vitamin D. Make
All
sure
right.
and get it in your life.
All right, so check this out. I'm going to go ahead and hand Kirk the copy of what they sent me. Again, I liked it. I hope you like it as well. I mean, just read it.
As long as everything's spelled right. I don't want to stumble over my words here.
If it wasn't, it's their fault.
All right. Nickelodeon sponsorship. That's already spelled wrong. Kirk Edition.
All right.
Hold on, I gotta grab my glasses, dude. I can't fucking.
Oh my
shit.
god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Old man problems or what?
Yes, sir.
Jeez. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah. All right.
All right, get yourself ready. This is your moment.
Hello, boys of the VitaminD podcast. This message is intended mainly for Kirk and is not the sexy Mexican one who seems like he has his shit together.
Thank you.
Which I still don't know who they're talking about. Did you have like a third chair or something? Like,
Huh?
Did you have like a third chair?
What you mean? They're talking about me. I'm obviously the sexy Mexican sitting across from you.
They think you're a sexy Mexican that has his shit together?
I do have my shit together.
Okay. But we wanted to extend an opportunity that would benefit the both of you.
That's right.
We have been looking for someone to play in a lead position for a show we are working on and believe Kirk would make a great fit for the role. Mm-hmm. On this show, we really want to capture the struggle of the below average white man.
You're not supposed to laugh, bro. Oh my god, you're making me laugh. Alright, he's dying, you guys. That was funny. I like the way I like it so far.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's a really good pitch so far.
Restart that last
line.
line,
I'm gonna
please.
restart the last line. Kirk would make a great fit for the role. On this show, we really want to capture the struggle of the below-average white man and his struggles to sexually perform.
Bro, oh my god. Oh man.
If you have any other questions, please feel free to call us back at 516 Make Nickelodeon White Again. What the fuck are you doing with this?
Me? That's Nickelodeon, bro.
God dang, Nickelodeon. 516 Make Nickelodeon White Again. Why do they have a 516 number?
Huh?
Why do they have a 516
I don't
number?
know. Maybe because it's not like our area code, 512.
P.S. This is really weird to have postscript on a.
I think it's very common. I've seen it before.
No.
Well, what'd it say?
When we have a role for that fine piece of meat sitting across from you, we will make sure to only call him, and not you, Kirk.
Oh, thanks, Nickelodeon. I'll be
That's
waiting.
kind of mean, Nickelodeon. Like I don't know. That's.
Well,
I am a below average white man, but the struggle to sexually perform thing is just that's going way too far.
so what do you think? You gonna take the role or what?
Yeah, I'll take the role.
It'll benefit the both of us. It'll really put our show out there. You know.
I am underperforming and I'm very poor, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh.
What do you think the character for that would be? Just me?
Honestly, dude, I think so. That's probably why they contacted you.
Yeah, I think so.
They like your vibe, you know. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what's up, bro. I'm glad something finally came your way for once. I had the last one, right?
Yeah,
the Del Taco.
I'll consider it.
Oh man. Well, that was good shit.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you, Nickelodeon. I'll be in contact.
And now back to the regularly scheduled program. Welcome back, everybody. We hope y'all enjoyed that brief advertisement segment. We really hope Kirk gets the role.
I didn't enjoy it. It was very mean to me, and it offended white people everywhere.
Did you really not enjoy it?
It's so fucking funny.
Oh man. I was
That was
hoping
good.
you were gonna like
I'm
it.
gonna get you next time.
Oh man, so it's war, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just so y'all know, we don't write these things for each other. I don't know what he's talking
No,
about.
it's we have a lot of sponsorship offers.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes some are they end up being funnier than others, or like more awkward than others. So we choose those to kind of read on air.
Yeah, kind of evens it out a little bit.
Yeah.
The Del Taco one, they really kind of got me with the jumping the border and
Yeah,
stealing
jumping
my
the border
job,
and punching people in the face.
punching the pay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of tickled my fancy a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
But no, I mean, next time we can go with like Aquafina or something and be like, if you like water.
Aquafina is
move to
actually the
America.
better kind of water to drink. Dasani is trash. You know why?
Why?
Dasani has chlorine in it. It's even printed on the bottle. If y'all drink Dasani, look at y'all's label right now. You will see it says in that bitch chlorine.
Where'd they get the water from?
Mm-hmm.
Probably Mexico. All right, let's move on.
Well, I wouldn't know. All right, I think I think it's time to move on into the part where we talk about where's it at? This one thing I had written down that I thought was pretty cool.
All right, this is a Matt-led show. This is Matt's show. Let's go.
That's right. So, all right. So there's a conspiracy theory. Well, I don't know if it's considered a conspiracy theory, but I thought it was pretty cool.
All right, I'm good.
So,
with this.
have you ever heard of somebody say like every holiday, like celebrates one of the 7 deadly sins?
I've never heard of it, but I'm sure it could make sense in some way.
So I have a screenshot right here of like the sins and like what they represent, and it's okay. I have it right here. All right. So, what do you like associate Christmas with?
Gluttony.
Gluttony?
No, that's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's gluttony.
Greed.
Christmas
is
yeah.
greed.
Okay.
So, you know how normally Christmas was like meant for like Jesus and stuff like that? It was like around the time that I guess he resurrected. Fact check me too as well. Like I said, I think.
There's
But
some shit to say about that if you want to talk about that after this, but
what, the resurrection of Christ?
yeah.
Yeah? All right. So, yeah, so pretty much Christmas is greed because people are more focused on, presents and gifts and what they're going to get for their families and stuff like that. Christmas is real gift oriented. You know what I mean? People want to know what they're going to get.
Yeah.
Instead of actually like celebrating, I think it was like the resurrection of Christ. You know what I'm saying? So I know that one right there. What were you going to say about the resurrection of Jesus?
I'll try and make it quick. So Jesus died on the cross.
Uh-huh.
The Son died on the cross, was resurrected after 3 days, and that's all just so happens to take part during the winter equinox, which is when the sun reaches its lowest point in the sky and starts to descend again for the rest of the year. So this was a pagan tradition for a long time. Bringing trees inside, all that shit. That's not Christian. Like, none of that is Christian at all. But when the Pope wanted to reunite the pagans and the Christians, and I'm talking like fucking the year like 200 AD. Like, this is a long fucking time ago. Almost 2,000 years ago. He decided to include Christmas as a part of a Christian tradition to celebrate Christ's death. So I'm not saying that Christ didn't die for our sins or anything like that, but it wasn't December 25th. It wasn't any part of that. It was just kind of like co-opted and squished around to kind of be something that pagans and Christians could agree upon.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all.
Cool. Fun fact.
I hope that was entertaining for everybody.
Fun fact. All right. So the next one that I have on this deck is New Year's. What comes to your mind when you think of New Year's? What's something that you do on New Year's that everybody does but never? I wouldn't say never, but like mainly never lives up to.
Well, I mean,
When we tell you
you make resolutions and you drink a lot.
New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
So what it says here, New Year's represents empty and broken promises.
What sin is that?
New Year's.
No, what sin is that?
Oh, it doesn't really say. It just says empty and broken promises.
That's not a sin.
I know it's not a sin, but like it's on here. I just figured I would say it.
Oh, okay.
The next sin, I guess you could say, is lust. What comes to your mind when you think of lust?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So there's the hell was that?
One of the
The
many,
fuck was that?
One of the many dogs that lives outside my gate.
Oh shit. Oh my god, if y'all don't know, we have the door open. It's really cold in here, and that's why we're wearing our jackets. I just heard a dog out there. It scared the shit out of me. But no, so apparently for the whole Valentine's Day thing, it's because... Do you fucking mind, bruh? Are you sure that's a dog, dude?
No, it's a human going. "Brrr." It could be. I don't know.
What if it's like an owl, like a skinwalker,
Do you want to go
bruh?
check and get my gun?
Huh?
Let me go
No, you don't point the gun at somebody's dog.
check. It ain't gonna be nobody's dog if it's out there. That's like abandoned fucking property behind my house right there.
Oh, no shit, really?
Yeah.
Let me investigate it.
Okay.
I bet. Wait, talking about the one right behind you?
Yeah, like directly behind my fence. That's why I have that no trespassing sign on my fence, is because it's just like fucking abandoned public property.
Okay, cool. I might have to go see if there's ghosts there. But anyways, if this fucking dog lets me finish my sentence. Valentine's Day. Bro, like, really?
What? I didn't do it.
I heard him again.
That was me.
That was you? You bitch. I thought that was a damn dog.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
So let's keep going here.
Valentine's Day for the 5th fucking time. So, it's mainly meant for, I guess, like, single people to feel bad about not having nobody. You know what I mean? Valentine's Day is for couples to, you know, be with each other, love each other, celebrate each other. But what do single people do? They envy that, right? They're alone. It's a day to make them feel bad. Apparently, that's what that's supposed to mean.
Oh wait, so Valentine's Day isn't lust; it's envy.
Well, it says lust right here, but I would figure it more of an envy thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I could be
see
wrong.
that.
I could be wrong, but let's see here. Another one.
Envy's usually more malicious. It's not.
So,
it's
check
not
it
like
out.
self-hating.
So what they have here for envy is Easter, and it says I don't know what the fuck that word says. Covishness says vanity. Eggs has egg dresses, etc. Whatever the fuck that means. I don't. What do you think that could?
I would say that, like, okay, so it's kind of making sense so far. I would say that Easter is a lot more about lust, because it's a like a very sexual
Easter
celebration. Yeah, it's
more
it's the
than
start of
Valentine's
spring.
Day?
It's when all the animals start to give birth because of all their shit that they did, like months before.
Like all the rabbits.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to think of the right word, but it'll come to me. But no, I think that what you said about Valentine's Day was a lot more true than what that said. I think it is an envious holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? Easter.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes more sense. You know what I mean? Because it singles out single people.
It's like Easter is it's a celebration of like fertility.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that would have a lot more to do with lust than Valentine's Day. I don't know. Maybe both. I don't know.
It's weird because
I think-
it could go both ways. It could go a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways you can make it work with like either one. You know what I'm saying? I guess it depends on how you see it, right?
Now, do you think this is done on purpose, or do you think this is just a coincidence?
I feel like it could be an happy accident. You know, like maybe it wasn't intended, but that's just how it kind of worked out to be. You know, does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Probably most likely I would say that.
What's the word for like a group of white people that all get together and conspire?
I was gonna say KKK.
That's a good one. Yeah. Or like Nazis, white supremacists.
White supremacists.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the word for like a bunch of Mexicans to get together?
Fucking County Joe.
What would you really say? Like La Raza or something?
La
like that?
Raza, the barrio,
Yeah.
like the
What's a word for
The
a bunch
hood.
of what's a word for a bunch of Jews that get together and conspire?
a bunch of Jews.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what.
It's called a coincidence.
Why is it called a coincidence?
It's just what they call it. No.
Is that really what they call it? No, you're lying.
No, fuck
You
that.
fucking liar. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next fucking. What the fuck is it called? So they have another one for Independence Day. What would you associate in the yes?
Yeah.
So it says here any national patriotic holidays, Cinco de Mayo, etc. Believing that one is better than others, other countries, etc. So it has a quotations here. It says, "Love of self often leading to hatred and contempt for one's neighbor." What do you think about that?
Well, I know that I hate all my neighbors. So
So there was a simple, there was a there's a simpler way to put that. I also heard another saying is that, Independence Day is because we're so proud of pretty much like the domination that we have, that we send shit up in the air, fireworks, and we explode things as a symbol of like our power. You know what I mean? That's another one that I've heard.
do you know why
It's
we
kind of
actually?
like big-headedness.
Do you know why we started sending fireworks up?
Communication beacons, right?
No, defiance.
Defiance.
We were living under a tyrannical rule from a country that was 1,000 miles away. That was taxing us. They were telling us what to do and everything, saying that we can't do certain shit. And we just said, after we like took out some of their troops and we gained some power, we just started sending up fireworks on that day, every single day, to show them,
Like, ha ha.
fuck you, we're still here.
Ha ha,
like,
bitches.
It's kind of like the middle finger, you know?
Yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy if they set off a firework and then like
I've seen
the
fireworks. that do
middle
that
finger?
before. Yeah.
That'd be crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking wild. All right, so let's see how many more. Okay, there's a couple more here. Labor Day.
I don't know, man. What?
Sloth. You know what sloth entitles? Slow. You know what I mean? Lazy. So it says deserve a break from work. That's pretty much what Labor Day is for. You get off on Labor Day, right?
I've never gotten off on Labor Day, but yeah.
Golly. Jesus.
When was the last time you were off on Labor Day?
Probably like the job before my last one.
Oh. Well, when you work service, you don't get off.
You don't
on
have
Labor
that
Day.
luxury, right?
No.
All right, so Halloween is supposed to symbolize wrath, like wrath and like hatred and shit like that. So it says mischief, violence, and witchcraft. So what do you do when on Halloween you dress up? And what's the point of dressing up? To scare people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scare people and cause fear. That's what Halloween is associated with, wrath. It's the devil's day, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? And what was it? The one you had mentioned? Was it you that mentioned gluttony?
Mm-hmm.
Gluttony. They say
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much, all you do, what you do on Thanksgiving, you just eat. You just eat.
Yeah.
You eat and you just fucking consume, and then you just get tired and fucking lazy and shit. You know what I mean? And then let's see what else they have here. You can look at this if you want. They got fucking other shit like President's Day, MLK Day, Mother's Day, Sadie Hawkins Day, Groundhog Day, Oktoberfest, April Fools is for like lies and trickery. You know what I mean? So like each holiday like has like its own meaning. And I thought that shit was pretty crazy.
I could see that.
I thought that shit was pretty crazy. If it's like a happy accident, I don't know. I'm not sure. But like it's a crazy coincidence. You know what I mean?
No, I could see that.
It's definitely a crazy
For sure.
coincidence.
There's a couple of them that ring pretty true. Yeah.
I think some of them are just kind of made up nonsense. But for the most part, like the ones that fit. You know what I'm saying? I can see it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool though.
No,
That's
good,
just pretty
good
cool.
subject, dude.
So, how do you feel about ghosts?
I mean, I think we talked about it before. I don't think that ghosts are real.
I do.
I
Well,
know-
you have
I
some.
know
You
you
have
do.
some experiences, no?
I didn't talk about my uncle's house or anything.
Maybe.
I think I might have, like, but I'll talk about it real quickly once again. Like, just in case I already talked about it, I'll be quick about it. He had a dog when he moved into his house, and this is in England, so it's like an 800-year-old house, you know, like 800-year-old foundation, shit like that. But his dog used to bark at this closet all the time, like in his second guest bedroom or something like that. And this went on for like weeks. He got super sick of it, so he like blocked his dog out of being able to go in the guest bedroom. And he got curious, and this was before the internet, so he went down to the local registry, which is like what they call libraries out there, and looked up the history on his house, and he found out that somebody had hung themselves in that closet
No
that
shit.
that his dog kept barking at. Yeah.
What the fuck?
And this was like 400 fucking years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah. There's all sorts
400
of
fucking years ago.
there's all sorts of places like that in England, dude. Like Americans don't realize how old the world is, because every time there's a place that's like 50 years old, they're like, let's smash it down and build a car park here.
Or
You
a
know what I
fucking
mean?
apartment complex.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, it's crazy. Like people will actually don't they actually like dig up graveyards just to be able to build on top of it?
Hmm.
Like they can take the bodies and the remains, but they can't take the spirits, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can't take the sacred land.
Yep. And
Yeah.
that's what often makes a place haunted is the land. You know what I mean? That shit's actually very common too.
That's what Poltergeist
That's
is
just
all about. Do you remember Poltergeist?
Well, yeah, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know actual poltergeists. They're actually like brought up. They're manifested from like you. You know what I mean? That's the difference between poltergeists and like spirits and shit like that. Spirits are pre-existent. So if you die, you know, there's an afterlife. I believe there's heaven, there's hell, and there's a space in between. You can call it the void. You can call it the upside down, whatever the
Purgatory.
fuck. Yeah, purgatory, whatever you want to call it. But there's a space in between, and I feel like that's where like the separation between heaven and hell goes. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you choose not to go to either one, you remain down on this world as an unsettled spirit or an unrested spirit, especially if you have unfinished business. You know what I mean? So going back to like the poltergeist thing, poltergeists are manifested from your energy. They're manifest. So if you, let's say like your house here, for instance, it could not be haunted, right? But like if you have a fear of this place, or like if you start to over exaggerate it, that energy that you're feeding it can manifest itself into an entity called a poltergeist.
So where does that entity come from?
It comes from you. It's made from you. Your energy, your fears, your doubts, whatever, it'll manifest into its own being, and then it'll be your creation.
That just sounds like a fancy way to describe depression.
I guess you could say that. It's like a manifestation of your depression, I guess you could say. It, if anything, you know what I mean? But it's self-made. It's made from you.
But yeah, I mean, like I've had times in my life where we might need to cut this part out.
Be real, son.
But I've had times in my life where I'm like detoxing from alcohol and shit like that, like, and I'm very much so in the shit, you know, like I don't know if you've ever detoxed from anything, whether it's alcohol or
Just
pills
weed.
or you don't detox from weed, you just get really upset. No, like when you detox from alcohol. So let me explain this real quick, and we can leave this in.
Be real, son.
When you detox from alcohol, you go into sort of a dream state for could be anything from like 2 to 7 days, where you're just going in between falling asleep and waking up, and everything hurts, and everything is like you're very sick, like you feel very nauseous.
It's
like,
almost like, sorry, like a recovering drug addict kind of. Not the same. I'm not saying it's the same thing. I'm not saying that, but like you know how like drug addicts, because I have a couple family members.
it's a really
who try and do
It's
that.
a really specific thing, like,
Yeah.
with alcohol. And I'm not saying it's worse or better than recovering from like crack or something. I don't fucking know what that's like. I never had to do that.
But you feel it. You feel its effects.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would assume.
And
yeah.
you kind of drift in and out of reality for a few days, like when you've been drinking heavily for maybe a few months or something like that, and
Because
then
you got your body
and then you
used
just
to
stop.
it, right? Yeah.
But it's your body. When you drink a lot of, let me jump backwards a little bit. When you drink a lot of alcohol, your body starts to produce enzymes and stuff that can deal with that alcohol, and make sure, because your body adapts to everything, right? So it starts to produce a lot of enzymes and shit, and like things that go into your brain, things that go into your pancreas, your liver, all that stuff, like that are like, okay, this guy's gonna drink a bunch of alcohol today. When you stop drinking the alcohol, your body doesn't really get the message until like 4 or 5 days later. So they're still producing these enzymes, and these are like basically toxins.
So you feel the effects of the enzymes that
so
it's
this
still
is
producing.
like it's a physical withdrawal, where you're shaking, you can't really make sense of anything. You're kind of out of it, like I said, in and out of sleep and everything like that. And the last time that I went through that, which I've gone through a few times in my life, I'm 36, by the way. Am I 36? No, I'm 30. Am I 37 now?
I don't know, but I feel you, dude.
I
don't
just
even.
had- I just
I
had
be
a
forgetting.
birthday.
I be forgetting my own age sometimes too, bro.
No, I'm
Honestly.
36 now. But yeah, like I've gone through it a couple times in my life, and it's the weirdest shit, because it feels like your subconscious, or or like whatever your soul might be. It feels like there's a lot of demons attacking you.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like, okay, this guy's weak, let's get him. And they'll just like be in the corner, like
Yeah,
just like waiting for you.
bro. I didn't even notice the fucking computer was turned off. So yeah, that's like if you have any more questions about like the paranormal, like I feel like I'm pretty knowledged about that. You know what I mean? Like if you wanted to know anything, like let me know. Like if anybody, real quick, I'm just gonna plug this in there. If anybody like is experiencing any weird stuff, you know what I mean? Like in y'all's houses, or know anybody who's kind of going through something, let me know. I'll go and I'll find out for you or for them. Like this is a sincere request. Like if anybody's watching this by chance and is terrified or something like that, let me know. I'll go find out. I'll go get some answers for you. Like I do that. You know what I mean? So that's my handout to y'all. All right, back to what you were saying.
I was just saying, it like detoxing from a substance is the easiest way to meet demons that you'll ever find in your entire life. Like
Your own demons, huh?
there's sleep paralysis. There's fucking
The bad thoughts and
there's
shit. You ever have bad thoughts?
well, yeah, I mean, but I think everybody does. But I've never had like bad thoughts, like suicide.
Nothing like-
thoughts or
yeah.
anything like that. Like it's like you'll see shit that's not there.
Like you'll start hallucinating?
Yeah, you'll hallucinate. You'll have auditory hallucinations, which are the scariest ones for me, because it's like all of a sudden, like, you're just, like, kind of getting a glass of water or something like that.
And you'll hear something.
And somebody just goes, hey. Like, right in your ear.
Bro, I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you
fucking
after
scary.
this. Yes.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I have something to tell you. Whenever.
But I mean, that's basically it, man. Like, it's when you go through like a detox process with alcohol, which is something I'm very well versed on. You do start to see. I wouldn't call them ghosts. I would call them like demons.
Well, that's where it could go back to like the poltergeist as well. You know what I mean? Especially something like of that magnitude. That is essentially enough to generate enough energy to be able to create something like that. Especially something like that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's what they feed on. That's what they thrive on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they feed on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like, all right, like just sitting there rubbing
Yeah.
their hands and being like, like watching you detox, being like, oh man, this is gonna be a good one. Like this
Yeah.
guy's gonna go through some shit. Like
Yeah.
I can't wait to feed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's what that is.
I get that. Yeah, but I don't think they're ghosts though. I think they're
So inner thoughts, kind of like you think it could be like
No,
your
no.
conscious, kind of like.
It's not even that. I just think that like when you okay, so when you say the word ghost, what I think of is a dead person, right?
Their spirit, yeah, coming back like boo
And they're always
and shit like
dressed
that,
in
like Casper,
they're
like
always,
that's a ghost, yeah,
yeah, like they're always dressed in Victorian clothing.
yeah, and from their era,
Yeah.
yeah.
So no, I don't believe in that. I do believe in like demons. I do believe in
So if you believe in demons, why you don't believe in ghosts?
because it doesn't. There's no like reference for it.
Reference as in how?
There's no reason that ghosts would exist. I know I'm kind of being vague, but like there's no reason. Okay, so why don't you ever see a ghost like dressed in a leather jacket or some shit?
You do all the time. It happens
Really?
around the world every day. Yes.
Okay.
It happens around the world every single day, yes. It's normally because, like, it's an old-ass ghost, and... Because I've done this before, like, I've communicated with things, and I would get responses associated with pastime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would get words said, like, that would sound like pastime.
That'd be like, spit, get out of here.
Yeah. It's crazy because, like... Go on, get. I said get.
Go on, get.
Go
Don't
on,
you know
get.
we're in a war?
But no, for real, like I've gotten voices and responses before, like the weirdest shit too, cause like I'll ask questions and then you'll get a response like, watch out for my candles, but there's no candles around you. You know what I mean? So a lot of times with spirits is they'll get stuck in their pastime when they died. You know what I'm saying? Cause they weren't alive to know the future. So they're stuck in their pastime. So that's why ghosts will a lot of times reference things to the old days because that's where they are still. Because like right now, we could have a ghost right here and this place will look completely different than what we see right now. You know what I mean? They're going to see how it was when they were alive. You know what I mean?
Like, who says?
Huh?
Who says?
What do you mean who says? Ghosts, they prove it to you.
They're like...
Like when it comes to like the paranormal
like,
world, like there's been evidence,
"Gosh darn it."
there's been...
I just got back from the Korean War. And
Yeah,
y'all
you
are
can-
sitting
you'll-
here putting things
yeah.
on my walls.
Dude, you'll get reference like there's been places where like wars have happened, and then like you said, it goes back to the land being haunted, and then people will see apparitions of soldiers. They'll hear phantom gunshots. They'll hear screaming out in the distance. You know what I mean? Like these things are real.
Right.
Like these things are definitely real. Like I've seen pictures of like apparitions. Show what was that? Oh, my light turned off. I think it's okay. It's still bright enough. I have another one I can put on there. What do you think?
Put another light.
Probably have another light, right? I have this one right here I can put on.
Why'd your light turn off?
Huh?
Why'd it turn off?
I don't know. I'm telling you, talking about ghosts. You know what they like to do? Also, feed off.
Come on, dude.
They like to feed off of it.
on, man.
Dude, they like to feed off of energy, bro.
Don't fuck with me like that.
You think I'm playing? Dude, I charged all this, you guys. I charged all my equipment before every episode. I charged these mics. I charged my cameras. I charged the portable chargers. I charged the lights. Your light is still on. My light, you guys, my light just died.
My light's still on because I'm right about.
Out of everything we're talking about, exactly. Dude, they feed off of energy. They feed off of energy.
All right, well,
Let me switch out my light real quick, you guys. We'll take, I guess, another quick pause. Might take a couple minutes, couple seconds. So me and my girl went to her parents' house the other day, and the same situation. We somehow the topic of ghosts came up, and we started talking about ghosts with her mom. And she had something hanging on her wall that's been there since she moved into that house. Years, bro. Look, that's another sponsor. That's another sponsor. Anyways,
I'll figure out who they are in a second.
so she had something hanging on her wall that she's had in her house hanging for years. It was solid, bro. It was solid. Like, you couldn't move it. So tell me why, when we started talking about ghosts, because she's real.
Tell me why.
So she's real, like, in tune with, like, the spirit. She has gifts, you know what I mean? She can see things. It will just come to her without her even wanting to see things. And she can, like, pinpoint where people are, what they'll be wearing. She can see, like, car accidents before they happen, or she'll be like, something's about to happen here, or like, hey, call this person because they need help. And then when they do it, they need fucking help. Like, she has, like, powers, dude.
I think clairvoyance is like real.
Yeah. So what we were talking about it, right? And then tell me why, out of fucking nowhere, the fucking thingy she had on the wall falls down, dude. Super fucking loud right behind us. And she said that thing has been there for years and has never fell until we started talking about ghosts. That moment, there was something there that didn't want us to talk about the ghosts, dude. I feel like something knocked it down.
Well,
and
if
right
they had
now, just
unfinished
now,
business, why didn't they want us to talk about them?
well, I mean, it depends on what unfinished business is theirs. I mean, we're gonna talk about them regardless. You know what I mean? They have their own business, but we're gonna talk about it. You know, I guess, does that make sense?
No.
But anyways, back to another story that I have. So it goes back to what you were saying about hearing the voices. So check this out. One day I was in my house, and I was in the restroom. I think I was brushing my teeth or something like that. And I was having a full-on conversation with AJ. I'm talking about, hey, babe, huh? Come here. I'm brushing my teeth right now. What? Come here. I was like, what? It's like, what is it? What do you need? I'm brushing my teeth right now. Come here. Tell me why. I'm like, during that whole conversation, I hear her.
Tell me why.
Tell me why I hear her come inside. She opened the door and came inside. Who the fuck was I talking to? There was something trying to lure me into my living room.
You're crazy.
Dude, no, I'm serious.
No,
I'm dead ass, bro. Like, I had a whole conversation with something that I thought was AJ. And she came inside from outside. I heard her come inside the door. She was like, hey, babe. I was like, you were outside this whole time? She's like, yeah. I was like, really? Because I just had a whole conversation with you. And she freaked the fuck out. I freaked the fuck out, dude. I was talking to something. I heard clear as day, hey, babe, come here.
that's terrifying, dude.
Yeah. And then tell me why.
That's the kind of shit that I heard from like auditory hallucinations when you're like detoxing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It kind of relates, kind of like intertwines a little bit. You know what I mean?
You'll just hear somebody go,
But see, like, I wasn't
or
detoxing
you'll
off
be
of
like,
anything. That's the crazy part.
I know that you weren't. I know you weren't. But like, that's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, it's the same concept, dude. So tell me why. I swear to God, if you do that, that's what. I swear. So there was this other thing. Yes, dude. There was this other time I was washing dishes. You know, like the good husband I am. I wash dishes. My refrigerator's right here next to like the ending of my sink. Tell me why I see a head.
Tell me why.
I see a head.
Stop saying "tell me why."
I know. Fuck. Tell me why
So
I see it. Yes.
Tell me why.
Are you gonna do that every time I say it?
I can't resist myself.
I know.
So you see a head coming out.
Dude, I saw a head poke out, like not like leaning like this, like it was the the lining of the ending of the not even like that, bro. Not even like that. It was more like sideways, like completely sideways, dude. Like poking it, like it came out and then came back in. And then I looked and there was nothing fucking there. Like I know out of my peripheral vision, bro, like I clear as day saw something come out. And then when I looked back, it was in the middle of going back in. Bro, I stopped everything. I was like,
You went and like checked the crack and everything.
dude, I was like, what the fuck? I told AJ and she was like, what the fuck? And then I have another story to tell you. So we were in our room. There's a window right behind me. It's a good sized window, right? I'm sitting on the bed facing like my back towards the window, but I can still see like the light coming in like from the shade. And then she's standing there looking at me talking. She's standing up and she's looking my direction facing the window. Tell me why.
Tell me why.
She even sees it, and I see it pass out of the corner of my eye outside during the day. A big ass black figure wearing wearing an old mafia coat and one of those mafia hats, and how they were rounded and stuff like that. Big ass shadow, just the look on her face. Dude, she stopped talking and she was like, and I told her, I was like, I know, I saw it too. I was like, I know, it's okay.
Maybe ghosts are real. And
She was like, what the fuck? I think so. I do think ever since I was young, bro, like, it's so weird because, like, I feel like I remember always having, like, sleep paralysis, and I remember yelling, bro.
That just sucks.
I remember yelling, but I couldn't move, and I would tell my parents the next day, hey, did you hear me screaming? Like, I was literally screaming, like, you didn't hear me, like, because the thing is, like, I wouldn't really get scared. I get more mad than anything because I felt so vulnerable, so it pissed me off. Mm-hmm. So for some reason, I was able to, even though I couldn't move, I would still be able to, like, you know how when your voice kind of goes all low and you can't really scream because you're scared. Like, whenever you're in a dream.
Yeah.
But for some reason, come on, motherfucker. You want to fuck with me? You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I was screaming. I remember screaming so fucking loud, bro.
That's what sleep paralysis is like.
Yeah. And I asked my parents, I was like, did y'all hear me at all? Like, I was screaming. And they're like, no.
Happens to me all the time.
Dude, it was so fucking crazy, bro. Like,
honestly, it happens to me all the time. Like, I'll be having some dream where I'm like, I'm either trying to like punch somebody, but it feels like you're punching underwater.
Yeah, like you're going like,
yeah,
like you're moving so fucking slow. Like there's no power behind it at all.
Yeah, or like I'll be so terrified in my dream that I'm trying to scream myself awake. Like,
yeah, I've had that too.
Like, I know this is a dream. I need to scream myself out of this, and I'll wake up and be out of it, and like Katie won't even be awake whatsoever. Like it was like I was just going.
Yeah.
In my sleep. Yeah.
Dude, I've had dreams where I've had to like fucking cut my own fucking hand off to try and wake myself up. You know what I mean? Because I realize it's a dream.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like, wake the fuck up. So like, I don't know what to do. So I'll just fucking, or I'll fucking stab myself trying to do something. You know what I mean?
Or like jump off a high building or something.
Yeah. Then you're just plummeting. I've had dreams that I've died in my dream. Like I've died in my dream. But poof, I appear somewhere else.
Do you think that dreams are like a manifestation of what's in our head?
I think so. I think it's...
Or do you think that like our brain might be some sort of receiver?
Like from our other lives?
From either our other lives.
I think it could be kind of like a multiverse situation.
Or different dimensions, yeah.
Yeah, I've always felt like there was other versions of me that when I go to sleep, we all like connect, and then when I have a dream, it's like me in another life.
Well, okay, so people say that all of your memories and all of your shit is stored in your brain, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
I believe in reincarnation. You know what I mean? I think that's where it comes into play.
I think that what we are is we're a creation of the universe that the universe created in order to experience itself.
You don't think that the things that we could be remembering?
And so what the things that come through our head or into our consciousness, I think that there's some sort of like radio beacon that we're picking up, like an AM FM radio. You know what I mean? I don't think they're stored anywhere. At least not in our
I
heads.
see what you're saying. Yeah,
Like I think that
it comes like at a frequency kind of.
I think that it's something that comes like through us, like so you'll see this with people that get brain damage and shit. Like they'll forget how to do certain things, but they won't forget like other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, is the brain like a transceiver, or is the brain like the storage of shit? Because you see people with brain damage like be totally fine doing some shit, and then other things are just like can't do it, can't walk, can't like fucking remember my kids' names, like can't
Yeah.
do that shit. You know what I mean? So I think it's like, I think the brain is a tool that was kind of given to us. When it's not perfectly tuned, you can see some fucked up shit.
It's kind of like a spirit box. You know what I mean? If you're not familiar with a spirit box, you use radio frequencies, and that's how words come through. It picks up words from different radio links or frequencies,
Right.
and it'll say a word, and it'll choose a word to speak for it. You know what I mean? So,
Gay.
but no, like, so what do you think about this? Let me see. I had it on the tip of my head. I was trying to remember it right now. So you don't think that things that we could be remembering, you know how sometimes you'll remember shit that, I don't know if it's ever happened, but you remember something that you necessarily didn't go through? So I feel like,
Yeah, it's called, what's that called when you experience that? It's called like
I know y'all are probably thinking we're dumb as hell. Fucking, what I know what it is. I just can't fucking remember the word. Deja vu.
yeah,
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
Yeah, so you don't think that your past life, what you remember or what you dream, could be like a vision from your past life?
I
Like
mean,
data
it
passed
could
on
be.
to you?
That's the
You know
thing.
what I
It's
mean?
like this shit's fun to talk about, but
It
like
really is, dude.
there's no way to prove any of it, and that's the problem. Like, and that's kind of why I have faith. You know what I mean? Like my faith, like in my Christian God and everything like that. It's just there's so many fucking things that you can't prove, like, but that you know are true. You inherently know that they're true,
Yeah.
like love and stuff like that. You can't measure love like scientifically or chemically or anything like that. Like you can't.
It's just something that like you feel. You know what I mean? Like in the inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it transcends time. It transcends distance. Like you feel love. Like you can think. Like imagine AJ goes on a vacation or something like that, like 5,000 miles away from you.
Jeez.
You can feel love for her instantly.
Because you makes you miss them. Yeah, like I would miss
Yeah.
her. You know what I mean? Because she wouldn't be. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Faster than the speed of light.
Like instantly. Because it's just because not even like, oh, because she just left. It's like you know how long she's gonna be gone and how long you're not gonna see her.
Well, it's
You know
just,
what I mean?
It's just that feeling. Like you think about her,
And she's not there.
and
that you want to hug her or kiss her, but you can't because she's on vacation.
even if she was there, like you think about her and you instantly just get that
Feeling.
like that love feeling. you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's real. Real as fuck. So let me ask you another question. This is another little cool, call it, same subject. I feel like this is a good one, dude. We're getting into this motherfucker here.
Yeah.
So-
Alex is gonna have a lot of.
Yeah,
editing
Alex, I
to
hope
do.
you're actually enjoying this. I hope you like what I'm about to say next.
Sorry, Alex.
I hope the viewers are liking this too, guys. If y'all like this kind of shit, let us know. So, I know there's one case of like this one boy in I think it was Michigan. He was recollecting a bunch of things, super detailed. He was talking about like he was there. He was putting it as if he was there, like that he was experiencing it. And there was a whole thing on it. I think it's on Netflix or like one of like the ghost, channels. It's on one of those. And he was talking about all this shit that had happened to him. all this stuff, and he swore it would happen to him. He would talk about it like if he was doing it, if he was there. He would say, "I remember somebody killed me." You know what I mean? Like, how do you explain stuff like that? And they would look up the facts about, because he would say like his name was something else. You know how when you're born, your mom and your dad name you. Well, he was saying
Yeah.
his name was Ben or whatever. You know what I mean? And like, it was the whole point of that show was pretty much like reincarnation, like I was saying.
Yeah.
This boy, somebody's soul was born into this boy. You know what I mean?
So what if maybe like the purpose to life, and a lot of people always ask this question, like, what's the meaning of life? Blah blah blah. What if the purpose to life is to understand what you are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're just gonna get on your phone?
Sorry, I'm doing a business chat. I'm listening. Go ahead. I just gotta respond to this. Go ahead. I'm listening. I promise.
Put your fucking phone down. Get it off the table.
All right. I'll put it on the table, but I won't be on it.
What if the point of what if the point of life is to experience yourself? Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
And what if yourself is connected to a highly intrinsic network of just everyone else, like everybody else that has lived, that has died, that may live in the future, that lives right now, all that stuff. Like, what if that is the point of life? And then when your mortal body dies, you kind of just like go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
If you did a good job. Or
And
if
again, that's where reincarnation comes back in.
if you did a bad job, maybe you go to like a cockroach and you have to start over again.
Depending on what we are now is like how they would have advanced. How they would. Is that what you're trying to say? Like, depending on how good they did back then is what they would come back to be?
I'm saying, like, life is kind of like a job interview for eternity. Does that make any sense?
So somebody fucked up and became Kirk.
Don't listen. Matt doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh man, that's so funny. Somebody had to have done something wrong. I'm just playing. I love you, Kirk.
Whatever. I'm like the coolest dude ever.
I know. I
And
agree.
but I'm still stuck in human form. But no, what I'm saying is like it's like a job interview where the job that you're interviewing for is ascension or like
Like
heaven.
what you'll be reincarnated as?
No, just like ascension or like heaven, like get out of this fucking realm, like this realm, because you got to be honest, like this realm is full of just pain and suffering, like all the time.
Yeah.
That's really all that it is. You find moments of happiness, moments of fleeting happiness, like or love and stuff, like, but our real goal as souls is to leave this place and ascend, get out of here. Like, let's fucking go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people are so stuck in the material, you know, which is what this all is. This is all material.
Yeah, it's all materialistic.
These walls, this table,
These cameras.
this fucking computer.
Yeah.
Like, this is all material. Has nothing to do with the ethereal or anything.
Like
to do with
what's
God.
gonna happen after we're gone?
Yeah. And like so many people get stuck in that and they'll stay in that same cycle. 70 years old, dead. Reborn as a child or something like that. Because they weren't necessarily bad, they don't get it yet. They just don't
So they have
fucking
to
get it yet.
re-experience it and figure it out.
Yes. And this world is going to go on as long as it can to support this. I don't want to call it an experiment because that makes it sound mean, but like this whole experience that we have where we're going back and forth over and over again, battling our own psyche, battling our own brain, and trying to come out of this in a way where we we're satisfied. Like just satisfied.
So what do you think the final step is? Obviously heaven, but what do you think the step before that is?
Oh, I mean, I'm not a supporter of like heaven and hell and stuff like that. I really am not.
So then what do you think the final step is, you know, period then?
I think that with people that ascend, they've fully experienced the human experience and they're able to jump up a level. You could think of it like a video game or something like that. Like you just leveled up.
You just level up. You just keep leveling up until you're in legendary status.
You just keep going. Yeah.
And so you don't think it ever stops?
It might stop somewhere. It's not going to stop anywhere short of God, but it's, it might stop somewhere, It might stop at like being an angel or being like a seraphim or something like that. Like,
But you just say you don't believe in, or not believe, but like heaven and hell. You just say you don't like believe in that. So you said angel.
Angels don't have to live in heaven or hell.
But you would associate like
They could
angels
be in
with heaven.
between. Yeah, imagine like if we're sitting here right now and the space that we're in, there's other beings that are just completely oblivious to our existence right now.
Just passing through.
Or
And we just can't
that,
see them.
or that they're above us and we're like on a 2D plane and they're like in a 3D.
Kind of like Insidious, or like, what is it, the Stranger Things with the upside down?
Well, that's the thing. It's hard for human beings to imagine what it would be like to live outside of a 3D plane. But I think that there are other dimensions there. I think that there's people in those dimensions that are evil. I think there's people in there that are good, just like our world.
It's crazy to think that there are people like us that can actually leave their body and claim to go into those worlds. You know what I mean? Like psychic mediums and
guess, yeah.
stuff. Like how, like, it's crazy how accurate how accurate they are when it comes to, their psychic mediumness.
There's
you know
there's
what
a
I mean?
couple that have gotten me like excited about that kind of thing. Like, and I'll say like 2 out of 100 that have gotten me like just be like, oh, how the fucking shit did you come up with that? But most of them are people readers.
Right.
And they're just really, really good at reading like people's emotions or like body language or something like that. So they'll say things. They'll be like, "Oh, who's the person in your life that you're thinking about right now that starts with the letter P?" And you'll just like, like shit like that, like cold reading, all that stuff. So I find an element of bullshit to it, but I know that there might be some, not all, not even close, but some like level of truth to it. Like when there's some people that can just do that, know. But we had people that go to federal prison for fucking defrauding people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With shit like that, and it's fucked up. But I don't even know where I'm going with this, man. Like,
I know. I kind of.
I kind of went off the rails on this one, dude.
It's all good. I mean, we got. I'm trying to remember what we were talking about, too. I'm feeling this drink, to be honest.
Yeah, so nice.
Yeah, I'm feeling this drink, to be honest.
Well, it's vodka.
Huh?
I said it's vodka.
I know,
You
vodka and fucking vitamin D. Get your daily dose of vitamin WWII, bruh.
It's gonna make your skin look a lot better.
You can make it look like yours.
You ain't never gonna get a skin like mine.
That was honestly a good fucking topic of discussion. That's not one I had written down about like the whole ghost and shit. That was pretty good, dude. You have any more questions about that? I'll feel free to answer them the best I can. Anything else you want to know about like the paranormal and like stuff like that.
No, dude, it's like with that kind of stuff, bro. It's like
I want you to come on an
brain
investigation with me.
Your brain has to be wired that kind of way. Like
I want you to come on an investigation with me.
I will. I already promised you last podcast I would.
Okay, so check this out. The place that me and you are going to go is going to be a place where there is no doubt in earth that there is something there. So if you can last for this investigation, I want you to tell your experience.
You have that shit pushed around the wrong way, by the way.
What are you talking about?
Your pop filter.
My pop filter?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
What you mean?
It's supposed to be in front of you.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's because, look, it looks cool like this. It makes it look like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, sorry. I was trying to make funny.
You just noticed that it's been like this the whole podcast. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, where we're gonna go, Kirk. I want you to come back on that. We're gonna do another podcast episode eventually, and then I want you to tell them what you experienced, and I want to see if your beliefs are still, like skeptical.
Do you remember the show that we were gonna do?
Which one?
You and me,
Which one?
where just every ghost thinks that you're gay.
Yeah, I remember that one. That shit didn't come to happen. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I wonder why. Somebody's being a little bit self-defensive here.
And who me? Mm-hmm. No. How does this go from ghost to me being?
I
gay?
wanted to, well, very easily, actually. The ghosts. The ghosts can tell, like they're like cats, okay?
Yeah.
Which is why my cats run away from you any chance they get.
No, they don't. That Littlefoot loves me. What are you talking about? If anything, they run away from you.
But now the ghosts are like, oh, I'm a big gay ghost.
Boo.
Boo.
Boo, bitch.
Boo.
Scare.
Boo.
Boo. Bitch, I'm gonna possess you.
Matt, get over here.
Come here now. But nah, man, that shit's crazy. No, it's a very unique world when it comes to the paranormal. I'm really fascinated. I'm fascinated as fuck about that shit.
He's really fascinated.
I'm really fascinated about the fucking
It's a really
paranormal.
unique world.
It really is. Wait till you come into my world, Kirk.
All right, I will.
I want
I will.
to. Yeah. And you know what? I got plans for you. I got plans for you.
That scares
I
the
got
shit out
plans
of
for
me
you,
when you
dude.
say that.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean you got plans for me?
And that's going to be a whole
What,
YouTube
you gonna
video on its own, you
fucking
guys.
Lock me in a room with a gay ghost?
Maybe blindfolded.
He's going to be like, you're not Matt. What the hell?
He's going to be like, I like you more than Matt.
Be like, I don't like you. You're kind of homophobic.
Oh my god, the gay ghost going to get mad at you.
That has to be a new character that we do.
What, a gay ghost?
Yeah, the gay ghost.
The gay ghost.
The big old gay ghost.
Likes fucking fat cock.
And he likes to hang out in haunted places.
And he likes to go
Like
boo.
bathhouses.
And Kirk's house. Oh, that's hilarious, man. That's so funny. Good shit.
He likes to flip a chain.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Is Alex even going to keep this in? What is the point here?
I don't know.
All right, let's stop fucking around about that. We can.
Oh no, you just naturally gravitate toward the gay shit.
Well, you're gay and ghosts like you.
Hey, that's a compliment. I'm
always calling
so
out your
good
name.
looking, even ghosts like.
They're always going, "Hey man, hey man,"
What's so gay about that?
because it's a guy ghost.
That's not gay. Look, you see that? You heard that?
That's probably one of my animals jumping onto something like a
See,
retard.
look, you're one of those people that try and rationalize a lot of shit. Look, for the remaining of this podcast, I'm gonna try something. If
Watch,
there
I guarantee there's gonna be fucking dog shit out there when I get out there.
Listen,
We've been in here far too long.
if there are any spirits in this house, I want you to kill Kirk's light. You already killed mine.
Don't do it.
I want you to kill his light. Take the energy from the light that he has on his camera.
Otherwise, Matt's not gonna fuck you.
If you do, I'll come and investigate you.
He's gonna take his little old butt and
Bro,
walk
watch
away.
it turn off. Watch it turn off. If it don't turn off, then what the fuck?
It's so bright. Shit.
Dude, I just saw a fucking orb like in front of my face. There's no bugs in here, right?
I don't know. Probably.
I don't see any bugs in here.
We're in Central Texas, right by the river.
I don't no, dude, I don't see anything, bro. I swear to God, I just saw something like in front of my eyes go whoosh, and then take off that way.
All right. What's the next thing?
That was the next thing.
What, orbs?
Yes. No, it wasn't the next
orbs
game.
are
Huh?
orbs are dumb.
Look, I can't wait to take you where I'm gonna take you. They gonna have a field day with Kirk. Kirk's gonna come back a believer.
You're gonna be the belle of the ball.
They gonna turn you out, bruh. Uh-huh.
All right. What's next?
Let's see here. I got. So we talked about aliens and shit. Tattoos, AI, artificial intelligence,
Say tattoos.
tattoos.
Oh, okay. Well, because it's not spelled like tattoos. So I thought it may be like different, like a movie or something, or
Nah.
just tattoos.
You know what? If I fix it, will you will you be happy? Look. Now it looks like a pair of boobs. What does that say, Kirk? Tattoos.
All right, cool. So what about tattoos?
Nothing. I just like tattoos. I want to be sleeved the fuck up. I want to finish my tribal piece. I want to finish my fucking.
What tribe are you from?
Huh?
So what tribe are you from?
I'm not from a tribe. It's just it's just like a style that I really like. It's because I have Samoan in me. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's a lot, but I have Samoan in me. And I like the art look, so represent, you know?
What if that's not your tribe, though? What if
It
that's some
doesn't
other
matter.
tribe
It's not
that
anybody's
like
tribe.
fucking wiped out
It's
your
a
tribe?
style. Tribal is a style.
No.
It's better than all your fucking manatee with a giant penis on its forehead on your arm.
It's not a manatee with a penis. It's a narwhal
With what on it? A giant what?
with a big old horn. It's actually a tooth growing through its forehead.
Is it really? Is that what they really are? A tooth going from it's bone or what?
Yeah, they use it to. It's tooth material.
Dude,
whatever.
imagine
It's
if one of
enamel.
those things impaled you, just fucking right through you.
I know it sucked.
That would suck. You
But
think
no,
you'd die instantly?
the reason why they have the tooth that grows through their forehead,
Why?
because they use it to cut through like shoal ice and stuff like that,
Like cut through what?
like glacial ice and everything like that.
Oh,
So they can get to
like a pick.
yeah.
So they just fucking ram the shit
Yeah,
out of
they
it with
just
their
sit there
horn, and
and
that's
ram
it.
it.
They just sit there and like idiots and just fucking hit fucking ice underwater.
Yeah.
That's
And
dumb.
then the reason why they do that is because there's fish there.
In the ice.
No, in like the lake that's like connected between the glacial ice, shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And so they sit there and they'll go through it, and all the fish on the other side are probably freaking out because it's like somebody knocking at their door. You know?
And so what does it do? It just makes them come out and then they eat them?
Yeah.
That's
They're like-
fucking weird.
They're like, all right, I
So
win."
that's the sole purpose for that horn is just to fucking run into ice all the fucking time.
It might be a self-defense thing. Nobody's
think.
really sure. They're really hard animal to study because they're really elusive.
Uh-huh.
So it's like people will try and follow them around, and they'll just like evade them.
They're like, ew, gross.
yeah, they'll just be like,
Stop following me.
"Get away from me! What are you?
Get the fuck away from me."
Shit.
That's hilarious. What other kind of tattoos do you have, huh?
I don't know. I got it's mostly like
I see diamonds. I see.
it's like British kind of shit. I got Katie's name on there.
Aww.
I got a moon for one of my exes.
For how gay you are.
Why does a moon make me gay? The music.
Because the moon's gay. Why do you think it comes out at night? It's
One
a
of the
horror.
coolest things in the entire world.
The moon? I think that would be the sun.
So I got the moon right there. I got that's some X shit.
Some egg shit.
That's some X shit.
What do you mean egg shit?
I got a 13. I got a bunch of ghosts that are like all just hanging out and like having a good time.
So look, see. Oh, you're so funny, Kirk.
Why? What'd I do?
You don't believe in ghosts, but you got ghosts on your arm, tattooed on your body.
Yeah, because they're a joke.
No. Why'd you be haunted as fuck now after this? I'm gonna leave and you gonna hear shit.
I better not be haunted after this, bro.
I don't know, dude.
What, they're gonna get mad that I don't believe in them?
You already saw my light.
And they're gonna
drain.
be like, you know what? We're gonna haunt this motherfucker.
Bro, I'm telling you that fucking light was fully charged when I came here. It was fully charged. They gonna get your ass.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, so the explanation would be the ghosts.
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, dude. What the fuck going on? I don't know if y'all can hear that. There's a bunch of sirens and shit going on.
Downtown Austin, y'all. Shit.
For real, what the fuck? All right, so this is gonna be Kirk's time. I think I talked enough about ghosts. What do you want to talk about, huh?
What was your? This is your show, bro.
It's our show,
No, this is your show
No.
this week. What is your talking points?
bro. I'm not trying to freak you out.
I don't know why they're. Yeah.
I'm not trying to freak you out,
It
dude.
must,
But
it must just be a bunch of ghosts. That's why.
I swear to God, I just saw something walk across your fuck. I walked that way. I swear, dude. I'm not even trying to fuck with you. I'm being dead ass. Yeah, I think you might have ghosts here.
No. Listen, my house that I live in was built for Korean War survivors. There's no way that I have ghosts in my house.
Was it really built for Korean War survivors?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. That's
So
why they built duplexes in this neighborhood for that.
So at one point you had like people refuging in your home.
What do you, wait,
You're
what?
saying like you said that this is the
People
place that would.
refuging my home?
Yeah, like isn't that what it means? Like when they come and like take refuge in your home?
No, it means the government like built this as like a public
Housing?
housing project. Yeah.
Oh, so I thought you were talking about like back in the day when there was like a war going on, like this is where they would come to like hide.
No, but we are talking about like fucking 60 years ago. Like, you know, there could be ghosts here.
I'm just waiting for your light to die.
My light's not gonna die. You know why? Because ghosts don't fuck with me.
They gonna fuck with you now.
They ain't gonna fuck with me.
Nah, man, it's so funny because like I'll be at my house and then like things will just fall, and like I'm at this point like I'm over it because it's just annoying because I got to go pick it up and I don't want to fucking do that. So like every time something falls, I'll be like, bro, stop fucking dropping my shit. Like I'll be mad as hell. I'll be like, yo, stop dropping
Have you
my
seen
shit.
it?
Like
I'll start sending it to you, dude. Have you seen that dude on YouTube or not YouTube? On Instagram that like his house is like just literally fucking haunted. Like his chairs just start moving and shit. I can't tell. If
that's so terrifying.
I can't
bro.
tell if it's an art project.
Dude, that is so fucking terrifying.
I can't tell if it's an art project or if he actually like thinks it's real. But like, he'll talk to him like that. He's like, "Back off, dude. Back off, dude."
At this point, that's how I be talking to him, bro. Because they be getting on my damn nerves, bro. They're like children in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to tell them to leave you alone for them to leave you alone. You know what I mean? That's why I always keep my cross with me. This cross right here is a protection necklace. So, what are you doing? You looking it up?
I was gonna try. I don't know how much I'm gonna find.
I've seen this one. I don't know if it's real. I think it's fucking fake. But I've been seeing this guy, like, he goes, like, ghost hunting. And like a ghost, like an actual like it look like the Ring, the little girl from the Ring or something. But like a little figure will come out and he'll hit it, bink, like hitting ghosts and shit. Like he'll like wait for it to like peek around the corner and he'll be like this with like a bat or something. And then as soon as it shows itself, he fucking bing, he hits the shit out of it. I don't think that shit's real. I think that's made up, but it's definitely funny.
We're finally moving out of our haunted house.
Jesus!
I just want to peace out to the new place, and if the ghost wants to help me pack, it can.
Yeah.
During the move, I found something alarming.
Nope.
But when I went to destroy it, it tried to become a stowaway in one of our boxes. Time to snap these twigs and finally get rid of this paranormal problem once and for all.
The soft ghost!
The next day, we started to move into the new house, but just when I thought my nightmare was over, there were a few more surprises.
This is gonna take forever.
Go
Bro, I'm not
think it
gonna
might have
lie.
been that guy. But
I
I can't remember.
Dude, I'm not gonna like when shit like that happens. Like when you see something move that shouldn't be moving, I'm not gonna lie. The feeling you get is fucking horrifying. Like your stomach drops, and it's just like a natural state of like, oh shit, like fear. You know what I mean? But you really have to compose yourself, because the way ghosts see it is they read off of our fear. Our fear is like a beacon. So
think so?
Yeah, definitely. So think of it as like an abyss of just white, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, the way they find you is based on how scared you are. Your fear is like a light, bleep, like a plane, like one of those little plane lights, little plane towers or whatever. Your light flashes and they fucking come to you. That's how they find you.
That's what Alex Jones says too.
I'm telling you, bro.
Alex Jones says that there's an entire interdimensional.
Interdimensional,
Yes, interdimensional.
like spectrum.
Species.
Yeah.
That feeds off of our fear.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Okay? And you can think I'm crazy all you want. Post this all over Google. Okay? But there is an interdimensional species feeding off of our fear. Like he literally says that. Like
He's
and
right.
I think it was on a Joe Rogan interview or something.
Most likely.
Yeah, and like something with like fucking 5 million views or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, something fucking crazy. And he's just like, I'll just say it. I met that dude. I met Alex Jones a couple times. One time I actually got to speak with him.
What was that one guy that you met that ended up telling you that he didn't like you? Remember? Wasn't it that dude that played on the Goofy movie? I remember something happened where you like went up to him. Was that you? And he was like, "Oh, that's not funny," or some shit like that.
No, I don't remember.
Really?
That
It
must
was
have
that
been
dude that
somebody
played.
else.
No, he played in the Goofy movie with the glasses. You were there. Everybody was like taking pictures with him. He played that one guy with the glasses, like the hipster guy.
No,
I remember, bro. I'm surprised you don't remember.
I don't remember, man.
I remember. No, was it you? Oh no. Oh no, wasn't you.
Yeah,
Never mind.
So it was your other girlfriend.
No, it was Swiggy. It was Swiggy. I remember Swiggy had said something to him, and he's like, "Oh, that's not funny." I remember that shit. Yeah, it wasn't you. Never mind. Disregard that shit. It was the wrong white. It was the wrong white guy. The wrong white guy. Sorry.
Wrong white guy.
You all look the same to me.
Swiggy's not white. He's a Jew. You know that, right?
Yeah, but what color is his skin? White.
Jewish.
Duh. His skin tone is Jewish. Oh, so what is your skin tone?
I would say olive.
Olive. Olives are green.
It's a little bit green.
No, it's not.
Got some green and white to it.
Green and white.
Yeah.
I would say I'm definitely like fucking like tamale colored.
Yeah, you come from the Aztec, bro.
That's right.
Yeah, you cut people's heads off,
Oh!
throw babies down buildings, bro.
There's this other place that I want to take you to. It's called Devil's Hole. So apparently, like the serial killer, he had all his victims.
Mm-hmm.
He would, kill them, and then he would take them to this place called Devil's Hole. And I think like over 30 bodies were thrown down in this hole, and it's like over like. It's a deep ass hole, dude. Like I've been to it. They blocked it off now. They put a stone like on top of it, so people obviously don't fucking fall. But like there's a hole in the stone, and you can take your flashlight. You can see it. I'm sorry. Are you getting tired over here?
No, sorry. I'm listening.
Yawn one more time.
You yawn one more time.
I haven't yawned. Am I boring you, Kirk?
No, but look at these fucking gay shoes you're wearing.
They're champions like me. What are you wearing? You're not even wearing shoes.
Yeah, they're the coolest shoes ever.
Your feet ain't cold?
Yeah, my feet are a little bit cold.
Well, I guess because you're home, huh? But anyway, like I was saying, yeah. So there's this hole called Devil's Hole. Over 30 people were fucking discarded down there, and I actually went, and I don't know what happened to the video that I made about it. Somehow the audio wasn't clear. It was all fucking like
Oh,
discorded.
you guys must have fucked up then.
No, everything was working. Trust me, I quality checked my shit.
Okay, so the video failed.
Yeah, it was a failed video. I did like a whole investigation. Like, I captured like my cat balls going off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all know what cat balls are. I'm pretty sure those little fucking balls that light up with movement and shit like that. And like stuff like that actually went off. Like I have my Spirit Talker app like on my phone and stuff like that. And what that does is like a spirit box. They can say words. You know what I mean? And like I was getting like responses, but all my audio was like corrupted, dude. You know what I mean?
Damn, you guys really fucked up on that audio.
Yeah, it fucked it up.
I can't.
They'll
believe-
do that
I
too.
can't-
They'll
I
do
can't
that. They'll
believe you guys
manipulate
fucked
a
up
lot.
that
They'll
way.
manipulate a lot of your shit. They'll fucking drain your fucking lights. They'll drain your batteries.
Gee, my light still hasn't turned off.
I know. I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping there was like a demon in here or something. Well, I mean, we got the hat.
Sorry, Alex.
That was hilarious. Good one. Psych.
Holy fucking shit.
Nah, I'm playing, bro. Give me some.
No, fuck you now. Fuck you now. Talk about something else.
All right, this is
Piece
going to
of
be
shit.
Kirk's segment. What do you want to talk about?
Kirk's segment.
Yeah, this is a segment for Kirk. What does Kirk want to talk about? Get it off your chest.
I didn't think that I had to come up with anything for this podcast. I thought this is Matt's podcast.
Yeah. All right, so we already covered paranormal and ghosts. I guess we could talk about merchandise. That'll be a cool little fucking subject to get into. You know what, I'm saying?
Merchandise.
Merchandise for the fucking VitaminD podcast, bro.
Yeah, well, fuck
I'm
it.
thinking t-shirts. I'm thinking sweaters.
No one's gonna buy that shit.
I want to get a bad. Well, not with that attitude. Oh, what was that?
I don't know.
What was that?
Hold on, guys. There was a picture of a vagina.
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding. It wasn't.
Dude, you're gonna get in so much trouble. You better hope she doesn't see this. But I think we did a good fucking episode.
I think we did an okay job.
I think we did an okay job. A great job at that.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to these fucking viewers, bro?
Um,
Your final message before we sign off?
I'd like to say to all 28 viewers of the next episode, thank you for watching us. We put a lot of time into this. It's a really big.
Yeah, we do.
This is a really fun thing for us to do, and it makes work life a lot like more fun for me, honestly.
Yeah, I would say too. I would say like out of the jobs that I have, like this one is like the one I enjoy coming to. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I'd call this a job, but this is this is effort. This is work.
This
know
is
what I mean?
time we took out of our day. Set up these cameras, get the lights rolling, hook up the mics,
Yeah, and
sit here and talk for hours.
so anyone that made it this far, thank you so much. It means a lot to us that somebody else is actually watching this shit, but it also doesn't matter to me if nobody watches this shit because I get to hang out with one of my best friends in the whole world, and it's something for me to do on my days off, other than just like work for beans. You know what I mean? Like,
The magic beans.
yeah. So I'm happy for this podcast. I'm happy for anybody that watches it. Thank you so much. And that's all I got to say.
Yeah. Honestly, same, dude. I'm grateful for what we have going on right now. But this is fun. I fucking love coming here, bro.
It's always fun, dude.
Dude,
Like
yeah.
I always love having you over. We might. I mean, even if we didn't do a podcast, it would be just fantastic to have you over. Like anytime that you're in the area,
Yeah.
or something like that.
So check it out. For Christmas and shit, like since it's getting cold, I'm planning on digging like a fire pit at my house. Me and AJ want to get like a projector or like a little movie projector. We're gonna get like a nice white sheet, put it on my trees, and we're gonna have a fucking bonfire and just play like Christmas movies for like Christmas and shit. Because we're really trying to be more festive this year. Really, we're trying to be more
That
festive.
sounds fun. Who you guys inviting over?
Well, so far it's just you right now. It's just something we're thinking about, but
I mean, like, Katie would love that.
yeah, it'd be cool, dude.
As long as we
Fucking
dress
make some
warm enough.
s'more. Yeah, there's gonna be a whole bonfire going on, bro. So we're gonna have that fire. We're gonna watch the movies, drink some beer, smoke some,
Cigarettes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe eat some food. Probably fucking cook out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good old fucking fashion kickback. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have lights around my fucking house. We're gonna have decorations. She's already bought decorations and stuff. Like, we're trying to go out. Like, we're trying to,
You guys are
be
planning
festive.
on doing this on Christmas?
Like around. We'll plan it like, what's convenient. If it's like a weekend or like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever day is convenient where people can come. You know what I mean? But definitely, you and your girl, man, for sure, y'all are invited. Y'all, and anybody who's watching is invited. No, I'm playing. that'd be too many people. But nah.
What if like some? Okay, so this has happened to me before, and then we'll end on this too. This has happened to me before, man. And you. People like randomly find us on YouTube, and they'll subscribe just to fucking hit the block button, or not the block button,
The fucking report button.
Yeah, isn't that fucking nuts?
Fucking oh!
I went through a month-long battle with YouTube trying to figure out the last time that
Was it for I Me?
the last time why we got banned. And they came back and they said that somebody had reported you.
I remember you saying that we have a fucking like ghost subscriber that just
Yeah.
fucking hates us.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, we're such a small channel.
Yeah, like why are you hating on such a small channel, bro?
It's just so fucking weird.
Like we're literally just two guys coming and talking. Like
That's why I was like,
why-
it's either got to be like somebody that's a psychopath, or it's got to be somebody that we know.
like some fucking nerd who fucking lives in his mom's basement.
Yeah, or like somebody that we know that just doesn't fucking like us, you know, and just like reports all our shit.
If I find you, I'm at your ass.
And they're like, watch out, they say the word gay, or like it's like, watch out, they talked about the C word. And it's just like, you motherfucker, like do something productive with your fucking life.
For real. Well, I appreciate you subscribing. Go ahead and plug in all your links to your social medias.
Yes, it's youtube.com/Kirk Markworth. That's KIRK MARKWORTH. And that's pretty much all I have. I don't have any other social media.
Well, for me, you guys,
Besides Gab, if y'all want to get on Gab.
and fucking Grinder and fucking
Get on Gab, dude. But yeah, anyway.
And for me, guys, you can find my links at the bottom. Alex knows them. He's going to plug them in there for me. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Y'all could subscribe to me on those. I'll be posting more than just this podcast, different content as well. So, fuck with it, hit it up, and let's get this shit rolling, I'm trying to fucking stop working for
do
somebody.
it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
That's right. And with that being said, this is the VitaminD podcast. We hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Much love. Kirk, I love you. I love all of you guys. Alex, I love you too, my beloved editor. Have a great night. Enjoy. Peace out.
All right, love y'all too.
And that is it, my friend.